Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious me. I don't think I've ever streamed at 3 a.m. before. Actually, no, I think I have one time. I think I streamed at 3 a.m. one time before. And that was for the Let's Go announcement. Wow. Hey. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Masters Finals. The Seniors Finals just happened. I just watched the match off stream. It was crazy. It did end in a forfeit, but it was a really good match. And now we're about to get into... God, I can't believe I'm live at 3 a.m. Banana, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. You know what? That makes being awake at almost 4:45 in the morning just that little bit better. Thank you very much for the gifted members. How you guys all doing? We are about to see the Masters Finals. We watched all of the matches up until the finals before earlier on stream today. But my goodness, thank you so much, Banana, for the 5 gifted. I really appreciate that. Yeah, it's late. It's late where I am right now. Like, if you live in the USA, you're having a bit of a better time. If you live in Hawaii, you're having a wonderful time. You get to be there in real life. But we're about to watch Yuta go up against Luca. And my voice sounds sleepy because it's 4:45 in the morning. No, I haven't watched Unite or anything like that. I've basically only been watching the video game division, but it is bedtime. It is bedtime. But I'm gonna be live to watch the Masters Finals, and then I'm gonna go to bed because the closing ceremony is probably in about 2 hours from now. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I can make it that long. I really don't. Predictions on the winner. I think Yuta's gonna take it. I think Yuta's gonna take it, but we'll see. We'll see. All right. How's everyone doing though? How you guys all doing? Good evening. I've never streamed at this time. We might get some new viewers at this time because I've never actually streamed this time before. I'm jet lagged. I mean, I did come back from Japan, but I'm not really jet lagged. I'm just lagged. The closing ceremony is usually 15 minutes after the final battle. Really? Because I might. It said on the schedule it would be in at 5 in the morning. If it is, then I might just stay up. Have I got anything with caffeine? No, because after this I'm gonna go back to bed. So I feel like it's not a good idea to drink any caffeine. I feel like it would be a bad idea to do that. I have water. I have some water. I'm just gonna have this to carry me. But you know what? The excitement of the battle will be carrying me. That's what's gonna carry me here. The excitement of the battle. I've been ready for this. I think Yuta's gonna take it. I'm kind of rooting for Yuta a little bit because he has a really unconventional team. Although he does have Calyrex Ice Rider, which I'm not a huge fan of Calyrex Ice Rider, and I do want Miraidon to win. But at the same time, Yuta has a really good team. He's freaking Iron Valley. Like, that's insane. It should start in 45 minutes exactly. Oh, really? 45 minutes? At 4:30 in the morning for the closing ceremony? I don't know if we should be live for that. Maybe we should. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see how things go. We'll see. How you guys all doing, though? Welcome into the stream. No Incineroar to win Masters? Good. Good. No Incineroar to win Masters is a good thing. Bloody good. Yo, Shiny Cookie, thank you so much for the 5 gifted as well. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much, Shiny Cookie. 5 gifted memberships. Much appreciated. Thank you. Thank you very much indeed. Yeah, you know, I woke up. I heard my alarm go off at 10 to 3 in the morning. I was like, I was like, oh, God. Why? You know what? I'm here, and I'm glad to be here. I'm very glad to be here. I'm excited for this match. The Seniors match was really good. And I'm excited for this one, too. Oh, get your stretches in, everyone. Ugh. Get your freaking stretches in. There is going to be new information for, I think, probably Legend ZA, I would imagine, in the closing ceremony, because they haven't said anything in about 6 months. And there's always new information at the end of Worlds. Like, they'll usually announce where the next one is going to be, and then they'll... I hope it's in Europe. It's probably going to be in Canada. I don't know. I have no reason to even think that, but it's probably going to be in Canada. Yeah, it's a shame that Wolfie's not in it. Yeah, sorry for Paris. Ooh, not Paris. Like, Berlin. That would be cool. Berlin would be sick. Berlin or... Have they had Amsterdam before? Amsterdam could be cool. Australia is so far away. That's so far away. Shiny Cookie! Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Thank you. Thank you very much. Kazan, thank you so much for 26 months. What uncommon Pokemon would you like to see win a championship? Well, Yuta's using a Pelipper. That would be really funny. I would love to see a Maractus win, but that will never happen. How easy would you say it is to get into playing VGC? Probably pretty easy. Yeah, I don't think it'd be that hard. I mean, I don't know. I don't play VGC, but I imagine it's very easy to get into it playing it now. Speculation is Nashville because of the final song. Well, we'll see. Again, I'm not really sure. It depends how close the closing ceremony is to the end of the match. What happened to Wolfie? He got arrested for using Incineroar because he used 2 of them, so he got arrested and put in prison. Oh yeah, VGC is easy to start, very difficult to master. Very difficult to master. Yeah, it's 4 a.m. Or it's about 4 a.m. now. It's coming up on 4 a.m. Goodness me. It's late. It's very late. Do they like doing it in America twice? They've done that in America almost every single world has been in America, isn't it? I know they had Boston. I know they had yeah, they had Boston. Where has Worlds been historically? They're mostly in America. So I hope it's somewhere in Europe. Only the last 2 haven't been in America. They did Yokohama in Japan, and now they're doing Honolulu. No, they did London. No, did they do London? No, Worlds has never been in London, has it? So it's only been in America, and then they did London. No, sorry, no, not London. They did Yokohama and then did Honolulu. Which is... Actually, to be fair, Honolulu is also in America. So... Wait, did they do London? They didn't do London. London was recently. Yeah, they didn't do... Worlds was London? Was it? Oh, it was, because I remember I didn't go to it because I was in Spain at the time. That's why I didn't go to it. I forgot. Oh, yeah, and then they did Yokohama. I hope they do somewhere in Europe. I feel like it's time for somewhere in Europe.
Much love, Pat.
All right, here we go.
Stream, this is so weird, but I like it. TBH.
I know, right?
Sad I missed out on the other 2, but I'll watch those later. Smiley face.
Is that Nate? That's Nate. Oh my god, that's Nate. That's Nate singing. Oh my god, what? That's crazy. They're using this music? Is this an original song for this? Oh my god, that was sick. I can't believe they have Nate's music. That's so cool.
Get right into your video game Masters Championship.
That's so cool.
Welcome to the stage. From Italy, Luca Ceribelli.
This is a Spotify playlist. That's so cool. Oh, you wrote this for Worlds? That's awesome. That's brilliant. What are you doing in there?
From Japan.
Damn, he's swinging his arms. Come on, Yuta. Let's go, mate. Let's go, Yuta.
All right, we just
I think I'm still sick.
before the match, so I just want to know.
Vancouver had Worlds back in like 2013. Really? Oh, okay.
Great, simple answer. Very good. What about you? How confident?
I let the game decide.
All right, that's a good answer too. Let's hear it.
Dude, when the seniors came out and they asked like what to expect from the seniors, the guy using Miraidon was like, "I'm gonna use Choice Specs Draco Meteor," and everyone was like, "Okay." And then in the last battle, he uses Choice Specs Draco Meteor and misses. I felt so bad.
We're going to be crowning a new world champion here this weekend for the Masters division. I mean, Anna just
and he missed. Trial 8, thank you so much for 43 months. When am I making the Worlds climb? God, never. I don't want to do this.
to get through to the world stage, and both of them after that first ever
I felt so bad.
Poor
guy. All right, we're getting into it.
and there's so much support for them in the audience as well.
He probably would have won if he hit too. I'm not sure if he would have won, but he definitely would have been in a much better position if he hit. So I think he would have one-shot the Calyrex.
Thank you so much.
That's Sierra? That's Sierra! I know Sierra.
Finalists. A few words, so I'm hoping to dive a little bit deeper. I have Arash Hamadi and Hugh Mahara. One question each. I want to know, do you think Luca is ready to become a world champion?
I think so. Like, before the tournament, I knew he was one of the best in the world.
They have Huma here. Isn't Huma... He's the Japanese national champion, right?
How he went from 3-2 in day one, like winning...
Did Incineroar fall off? I feel like Incineroar maybe fell oof. I mean, it's still one of the best Pokemon in the world, but did Incineroar fall oof?
Like, if anyone can get it done, it's him. Yeah.
Has an opportunity to prove it now. That is
Incineroar
for sure.
Faloof confirmed?
We gotta make sure we got a lot of noise
What?
But of course,
The Japanese champion did lose yesterday. Yuta is not the national Japanese champion. It was Huma.
世界チャンピオンになる準備はできてると思いますか？
はい、本人に話を聞いた感じ、しっかり準備はできてるっぽいんで、みんなで応援して盛り上がっていきましょう。
Yes, from what I heard from him, he's very prepared, and I hope that we can all support him and tell him to do his best.
I think Yuta's gonna win. I think it'd be cool if Yuta wins.
Let's not waste any more time and head back on over to our casters.
Do you think he'll make a video with the controversies in top TCG? No, I don't think so. I don't even look at TCG. I don't even know what you're talking about.
For this Masters Finals, let's give you a little bit of insight why we expected to see them here in the first place. On your left, you have Yuta Ishigaki, who came into this event with just so much experience playing the video game, over 10 plus years having actually played this game, and also came in as
Jesus, thank you so much for the $5. I'll let Brian read that out, but thank you very much.
As well as having over a decade of veteran
Appreciate that.
He's going to be able to pull on here and remain composed on the world stage. His opponent, however, in the form of Luca, has a lot of accomplishments as well. If we just look at his world championship history back in the 2022 World Championships, he finished top 64. Then
This is the first time I've ever watched Worlds live. It's one of the top of later there, even though it's not in the game.
To be at least second place.
Did I cover TCG in the past?
We might find out if he's going to get the
I don't remember it.
But also more recently at the Bologna special.
I think maybe I did, like on more Patterrz. I probably did.
So he knows what it takes to be able to get to this point, but he also knows how it feels to get second. He wants to get first.
Absolutely. Both of our trainers really looking forward to that world champion title. But Lou, who do you think is going to actually win this championship?
I think Yuta's got it.
Made this decision on an absolute coin flip. It is so close between both these competitors. Yuta has
They're both so good. An Italian.
Pokemon choices on his team.
An Italian in the finals? What?
He's going to be the one for me.
I shiny hunted all the mega evolvable Pokemon in the games, so I hope they give out some information of Pokemon Legends ZA after the championship.
Hopefully. Thank you, Jesus, for the $5.
And if Yuta can just kind of go for the gold in those first couple of turns, he might just have the game outright.
Plus, I am a lover of Miraidon, so I love to see that.
Wait, there was major controversy in TCG? What's going on?
The newer Pokemon that we've been able to play with in Pokemon.
Damn, it's like split down the middle.
So it's nice to see it, and it's kind of first attempt here on the world stage and see what it can do.
Yeah, but the Ice Rider Calyrex, it has been a little bit underrated as we've taken a look at maybe some of the online tournaments heading into this weekend, as a lot of our trainers tried to prepare for the very best of the tournament.
Here we go.
But now I think for Yuta, this has just been such an
time.
accomplished Pokemon for him. One thing though that Yuta has not faced yet, despite all of the preparation that he has put into this tournament, he has yet to face a Miraidon. So this is going to be his very first experience in the entire tournament here in the finals.
Isn't that wild?
Damn, that's insane.
Championships, and this is the first time, I mean, better late than never, I guess, to face down against a Miraidon.
Oh, Luca was at UIC. I was at UIC.
His team composition to be able to deal with it, but just a little refresher as well of both of these.
Damn, that's actually insane that Yuta's gotten this far. Holy shit, is that 10,000 bits?
One more. Both of them
from Golden Winds?
Big finish.
What the hell?
Actually, though, being able to
10,000 bits?
I think it's
that's $100. Holy shit, thank you.
To be able to play maybe
thank you so much for the freaking 10,000 bits. Goodness me. That's ridiculous. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. God. Tell you what, that makes waking up at 4 a.m. worth it, Golden Win. Thank you. Thank you so much. That was really, really generous of you. I haven't seen bits in so long either. That is incredibly generous. Golden Win's incredibly generous indeed. Thank you. Much appreciated. Making getting up at 4 a.m. definitely worth it.
Exactly, but Yuta does still have a lot of speed options here. You have very speedy Pokemon in the form of the Iron Valley, and particularly when it gets that booster energy activated.
Who's my favorite Pokemon Pro player? Wolfie. I don't know that many Pokemon Pro players. Why am I streaming this early? Because this is when Masters is.
So Yuta really does have that in control.
And then we might stream the opening, the closing ceremony, depending on how.
And on Luca's side, with this
depending on how quickly they get to it. All right, there we go. The final teams.
But when you look at maybe how
I wonder if he's going to miss a Draco Mia too. Have I been to Worlds? No, I've never been to Worlds. I went to EUIC this year in London, but I've never been to Worlds before. Mary, thank you so much for the 3 months.
It swings and roundabouts of the electric type Pokemon here. Miraidon on the very fast and offensive side. Iron Hands a little bit more stocky, a little bit more slow and steady. So Luca does have the tools to be able to adjust accordingly to whatever Yuta is throwing down. And you can see here, perfect preparation, staying with the former world champion Arashi Marty, who you heard from earlier, winning back in 2013. Could Luca be winning Italy in 2024?
We're about to get into it.
Find out, everybody, as we jump into the very first game of the Masters Finals of the 2024 Pokemon
Here,
World Championship.
the Masters Finals begins. Luca versus Yuta. My prediction is that Yuta is going to win. It would be cool to see a Miraidon win, but I also think that Yuta's team is very interesting, using Iron Valiant, using Pelipper, using Landorus. I do love Landorus too. Here we go. The final match begins now.
That is going to be able to remove the Miraidon from play.
We have a Landorus and Pelipper up against Miraidon, and Urshifu obviously looks like a good position for Luca to be in. But that Landorus is going to be doing a lot to Miraidon if it can get up an attack. It's a best of 3. I thought it would be a best of 5, but it's not. It's a best of 3, and they changed up the layout for this too for some reason. You don't actually get to see the items anymore, which I wish they would show the items on the layout, but they don't show the items anymore. They show the items before the match, but they don't show. I wish they would show the items. I know that Miraidon has a choice specs, and I think Life Orb on Pelipper. All right, Iron Hands comes in. That is a really cool battle stadium. Wait, so they can have a massive crowd in the battle stadium? Why can't we have this in a game? That's so sick. Terrestrialization coming out turn 1.
Look at that. There is a terrestrialization.
It's spectator mode. This looks so sick, though. Oh, Ghost. Ghost into the Landorus. This is a really cool battle stadium. I really like this battle stadium. Helping Hands. Oh, this is going to be a massive sandstorm here. Oh, no, the Sludge Bomb. Sludge Bomb. He made a huge prediction. Oh, Yuta does not like that. He made a massive prediction on the terrestrialization of Miraidon and missed it. It missed it. Oh,
I love the way Luca was able to
that's tough. That's really, that was a wrong prediction to make. Luca made a really good play there. All right, Yuta's going to have to come back from a little bit of a hole now. Dude, what's wrong with the faces of these? What's wrong with the faces of the characters in the background? You see that? They look weird.
Are you actually going to see a switch? And so both of them really having to make that quick decision. But where do we go from here, Lou? Because right now, Yuta is going to be down 1 Pokemon, and critically, down the Terra. It's gone.
Yeah, down the terrestrialization is super bad for Yuta. It is only game 1. It is a best of 3.
You can start getting into a position where you might be able to set up the Trick Room and gain a little bit more momentum.
It does look so weird in the background, doesn't it? There's the Calyrex.
And again, you have the utility with something like
the Glacial Lance is going to be doing big numbers here.
Just to be able to boost up some extra damage, or at the same time trying.
Now Lucas still has his terrestrialization in the back. This is 4 in the morning as I'm watching this, so if my voice sounds weird, that's why.
Maybe a little bit of good news for it is Luca is going to remove the Urshifu from
Miraidon. Oh, the Miraidon switching? There's no way. The Miraidon switching on the Glacial Lance? What? Oh, I guess because Fake Out, right? Yeah, the Fake Out makes it safe to do that. Wait, ooh, what's the Pelipper gonna do? Ooh, nice bait. Yeah, Fake Out into the Amoonguss slot. Rocky Helmet damage, and Weather ball comes out. Nice. Nice play. Nice play. Nice play. Doesn't take it out, though. Good positioning from Yuta, though.
Not quite enough, but now
that was a good prediction on Yuta's part.
While it's not going to be able to go for something like the Spore because the electric terrain is active, none of these Pokemon will be able to get put to sleep. It does have the opportunity here to go for something like the Pollen Puff or the Clear Smog, just get a little bit of damage.
This is incredibly
intense.
intense.
Go for the Rage Powder if it wants
He can go for the Rage Powder, but
we see with this Pelipper switching on
it won't help for spread moves. I guess he's not going to Dazzling Gleam, though. Calyrex comes in. A lot of switching here. A lot of risky switches. Is he going to try and Spore? No, he can't. The electric terrain. Draco into the Amoonguss, and there goes the Amoonguss. That is a good turn from Luca. Very commanding plays coming out here. Wild Charge goes into the slot of the Calyrex, and that is doing over half. Taking out the Iron Hands, but I think that's fine. It's an over half to the Calyrex.
The recoil, though, going to eliminate this Iron Hands.
I think that might be game one wrapped.
That Luca gets to depend on.
I mean,
already.
Luca has played this so well. Losing the Iron Hands is actually a benefit because you get the option to bring your Urshifu back onto the field, and it still has its focus sash.
That might be game one wrapped right there. I can't lie. Yeah, he just straight up just quits. Just quits.
Luca's going to take game one.
There we go. Luca takes game one. Luca is one game away from being a world champion.
Second turn, very, very difficult decision there for both of our players to make.
And that turn one just tilted Yuta off the face of the earth, I think.
Exactly. I think as well when you see the Pelipper in play, and we're so used to seeing Pelipper holding the focus sash, but the fact that
I do want to see a Miraidon win. I really want to see a Miraidon win. But I like Yuta's team. And I just came back from Japan.
Things were looking very dire for Yuta. I have to say, coming into this match, Rosemary, you and I were talking about how turn 0 is going to be critical, and that's where the momentum is going to swing. And that's exactly what we saw happen here. Pelipper going for the helping hand, perfect. If this had been a Terra Fairy Miraidon on the opposing side, this would have been a knockout here for Yuta and would have already gained so much momentum. But Luca not enabling that for him here, instead switching in the Iron Hands and getting the KO.
Luca's just one match away from being a champion. Urshifu was insane. Urshifu was ridiculous. The Sword and Shield DLC has done numbers on the metagame.
Would that have been a bit more to go for?
Did I try some Japanese curry? Yes, we did. It was very good.
Away at either the Miraidon or this Iron Hands that switched in.
I think you make a very valid point there, actually, because as you've said, if the Iron Hands comes in, yes.
And after this, there's a new regulation for next year, so there'll be no more restricted mons.
Going into this game too, considering that Luca is now just one game away from being the champion, if you are Yuta, you have got to do everything you can to stop him in his tracks. Make sure that if you are bringing those powerful Pokemon like the Landorus, for example, that you're making those turns.
Oh yeah, next year's Worlds won't have the same regulation. It'll be a different one. That crowd is big. That crowd is big. Wait, Regulation G comes back?
Rely upon in order to get an upper hand in some way. We
Underwhite comes back.
Don't necessarily know how the Iron Hands and the Calyrex Ice Rider would fare against each other, whilst they are both considerably on the lower
VGC's
side
pay
of
to
that
win.
speed.
That's so funny. I mean, it's not really wrong. You pay to get the DLC, I guess.
I would almost like to see the
You kind of have to have the DLC. There's very few teams that don't have like an Urshifu or an Ogapon or a Calyrex.
Deal some big damage out on the field and enable Calyrex to get that Trick Room set up. You can also support with very powerful offensive Pokemon like the Landorus to try and get a knockout.
It's going to be double restricted mons. You know, I actually don't mind that too much. All right, game 2. Let's see if Luca can take it home or if Yuta can pull back a win. The Iron Valiant. You know what? If we're going to go down, we're going to go down swinging. The Iron Valiant coming out is so sick. I love seeing the Iron Valiant on the field. Quark Drive's going to increase its speed. It's going to make it very fast. Going to make it faster than Miraidon at the very least. We see Ogapon on the field as well. This is a good start for Yuta, it looks like. See the Ogapon on the field. It's a shiny Iron Valiant.
And that Landorus not too far behind it either. And so now Luca's going to have to figure out what to actually go for here. With this Iron Valiant is
yeah, Luca's, I feel like this is a really good position for you to start in.
This special attack output from this Miraidon, because you have no way to actually remove the terrain. So it's always going to keep that Hadron Engine boost to its special attack. The other thing that you have, though, is if you really want to, you can consider trying to switch something in or go for coaching. There's a lot of options here for this Iron Valiant to provide in terms of support.
It's going to be tempting to go for the Spirit Break, though.
Ooh, the Terrestrialization coming turn 1 from Luca. What's it going to be? Is it going to be Miraidon? It is going to be Miraidon. Fairy-type Miraidon Terrestrialization. He made the prediction turn 1 last time, and it failed. Does he make the prediction again? Probably not. Ooh, the follow me from the Ogapon.
It's going to be some redirection protection coming in for the Ogerpon.
Oh, this might be a dead Valiant. This might be a Spirit Break goes into, yep, Spirit Break goes into the Ogerpon, does nothing at all. Not a good start. Sludge Bomb, though, goes into the Ogerpon, and it takes it out. Ogerpon goes down. I think Iron Valiant's going to be dead. I think it's going to get Electro Drift and killed. No, the Volt Switch. Is that going to kill? It kills? Oh my god, Miraidon's ridiculous.
You've removed one big
Goodness gracious me.
enabling Luca the opportunity to now adjust and switch up the ball position. The Volt Switch will mean a Pokemon has to come into fruition, but then because you have had that other partner removed,
all right, Iron Hands comes out and plays some Miraidon.
We know that Fake Out potential is on the field, as well as once
I guess, dude, the Miraidon can just come back out immediately again as well. That's what's crazy about this. You can just bring out the freaking Miraidon again. Miraidon is insane.
Do you know what I wonder, though, is if Yuta is now going to completely switch things up here. You went with the fast mode front and center. Now you have the
Oh, Calyrex making an appearance as well. Miraidon comes immediately back out. Dude, it can just Volt Switch again. It's so strong. It's so ridiculously strong. I guess Iron Valiant isn't really that bulky, though, is it?
That could be a fantastic end game state for Yuta.
It could be, but there's not really.
Yuta still has his Terrestrialization in the back too.
Potentially get a decent amount of damage out. You look at the Landers with this Sludge Bomb, and it's not necessarily.
This could be the last match of Worlds. This could be it. This could be game.
If there's any little bit of extra damage that could
or we could go to a third one.
Calyrex is able to withstand another attack. It's why this Terra is going to be so.
Obviously, Landers can just go for a Sludge Bomb into the Miraidon slot, but he could just Volt Switch out.
A defensive capability.
I almost wonder if the Terra on the Landers could be good as well, though, because you know Fake Out's in the field with the Iron Hands. You're locked into Sludge Bomb, and you're going to.
Oh, true. He could Terrestrialize Ghost the Landers. The commentator's making a good point.
Like the Ghost Terra, then you can
to avoid the Fake Out, because the Fake Out's going to come through for something.
Also a key component. A lot of decisions here for Yuta.
A lot of decisions and
see.
Not a whole lot of
He's going for the Terrestrialization. I think it's going to be on Landorus. Is he going to Terrestrialize Landorus again? No, it's the Calyrex this time. It's Grass. To get resistance to Electric.
They can get through and survive some of this damage, and that this Trick Room is going to be the exact environment that it wants to be.
Fake out. Fake out into the Calyrex slot. Sludge Bomb comes through into Miraidon. Ooh, it does a lot, but not enough. Draco Meteor is going to knock out the Landorus. That's big. That's big. That's really, really big. Calyrex now can't attack.
No stopping Luca at this point in time. You needed the helping hand to be able to get the KO.
There's the flinch.
It just wasn't enough without a critical hit to completely deactivate this Miraidon on the field.
Does not miss the Draco Meteor. Amoonguss comes through.
The last two remaining Pokemon for Yuta in his
this is Yuta's last hope now. There is Rage Powder in play now, though. There's Rage Powder could save this. Rage Powder Glacial Lance could do numbers.
Had its special attack dropped, so it's not going to be dealing as much damage.
Yeah, and if you are able to actually
Miraidon is -2 special attack, but honestly, with specs, doesn't really matter that much.
You have to speed in your control, and
you can also miss Draco Meteor. Draco Meteor comes through, does not Rage Powder. He survives. Oh. Iron Hands Wild Charge, does it kill? It lives! The live! Wait, the Glacial Lance is gonna go crazy though! Pollen Puff to heal up Calyrex to full. Glacial Lance. Trick Room!
Now the speeds are going to be in control potentially for Calyrex, but
what a flip! That's a crazy change there.
Trained to be very, very slow, and in some situations can
great games. The game is still on. The game is afoot. The game is afoot.
Have trained their Pokemon in terms of speed, and who is going to be the faster?
Yuta's video gaming out of his mind right now. He needs to. He actually has to.
Generator ability is null and void, and because the electric train is on the field, you cannot.
I can't believe the live on 2. The live on 2 is insane.
Needs to maybe, I think, only go for the redirection. You've got Clear Smog, but I don't think that's going to do too much. Although into the Miraidon, it might be enough.
It might be enough, absolutely.
The Clear Smog comes out into the Iron Hands, does absolutely nothing. Goes for the Drain Punch. Another Glacial Lance is going to come through. Oh, wait. The Iron Hands moves before the Calyrex.
This could be indicative of how they are trained indeed. Of course, Amoonguss does go down, and now Calyrex has the utility to go for that Glacial Lance.
High horsepower!
I mean, that's one way to do it. You get a KO,
oh, he wants the boost. Yeah, he kills the Iron Hands, eliminates that as a threat because it goes first, and he gets the height. He gets the Chilling Neigh, and now he can Glacial Lance. +1 Glacial Lance. Dude, if he gets critted there, I would cry if he got critted there. I would actually cry. Paragraph comes in. Now Glacial Lance is going to go crazy, but the Electric Seed is there. Dude, I think he wins. I think Yuta wins this one.
But it is rocking that foul play, and as your attack boost from Chilling Nay gets
I think we're going to go to game 3.
foul play's potential gets bigger.
Glacial Lance comes through. It's +1 right now. Rhydon's dead easily. Fargraph is... It's a critical hit on the Rhydon. Doesn't matter. Unless Fargraph goes dummy crazy. Yeah, I think we're going to a game 3.
And so as we see the Chilling Nay boost come up one more time, it's going to be even more
Foul play.
difficult.
Foul play.
Goes into the counter. It brings it down so low.
Jesus Christ, he just barely lives.
Hanging on. It is now a 1v1. Calyrex is going to move.
And now Glacial Lance at +2. Single target. It's there. It's game 3. It's a game 3. Oh my god. Oh my god, what a finals. What a finals. Yusuf just pulling it back there. Good god. We're going to a game 3, folks. We're going to a game 3.
I cannot believe that.
Oh my god. That is insane. This is ridiculous.
Take away from the last couple of turns of that game.
That 2 HP. Oh my god, the 2 HP with the Pollen Puff. Yuta loses if Amoonguss doesn't live on 2 HP there. Because the Pollen Puff saved him, I'm pretty sure.
Trick Room was honestly very interesting here. Not only with the speeds, like you said, with the Iron Hands and the Calyrex interesting, but the key thing for me was that Amoonguss.
That's crazy.
It was able to hang on 2 hit points remaining. That was the completely pivotal thing. And you can see the celebration there from Yuta, knowing that that was clutch to be able to close out the end game.
Absolutely crazy.
Where he set up the Trick Room and did not go for the redirection.
I can't believe that. We're going to a game 3.
If he goes down into the opposing Calyrex, then it's over anyway. But if he doubles down into this Amoonguss and I allow it to have the Pollen Puff boost, that's exactly what Calyrex needed in the end game as well. So fantastic to see that come into play.
It did. You could see just how much that HP differential got made up there from that.
Also, the Rocky Helmet came in clutch as well.
Even just being able to deal that Rocky Helmet chip, you could see.
Damn, that was so close. So close.
To actually get the knockout there. And so as this Iron Hands gets to go for
what a
another
game.
attack,
And that high horsepower was a really good play too, knocking out the Iron Hands.
But then we finally
I don't think the crit mattered on the high horsepower, I'm going to be honest. I'm pretty sure high horsepower would always kill that.
That had those attack boosts from Chilling Nay.
Honestly, that can be so detrimental. If you get those attack boosts up, we know how much damage Foul Play is capable of. But look at that, 35 hit points remaining, and I would be so
He's so
hyped.
hyped.
And do the maths on
dude, these are both fantastic players. I mean, no matter who wins, it's been great.
Doing that extra bit of damage to push it over the edge as well, as obviously having had the boost just meant that it was going to be a fall for the Giraffe there. But now, Pokemon trainers, it is game 3. One game separates these two trainers from world champion and runner-up.
All right, here we go.
This is what it all comes down to. You can feel the energy right now as both of them get locked in and ready to go for this third and final game. We ended up seeing a really good adjustment from both of them as well as we headed into the second one. The Ogrepon Heartflame there for Luca, the Iron Valiant making an appearance there for Yuta, and even though we didn't get a chance to see the Iron Valiant do too much, it did force out a Terra that helped.
When am I going to be up there? You're crazy.
A little bit better, but
you're crazy. I'm not going up there.
Let's get ready as Game 3 is upon us here at the 2024 Pokemon World Championships between Yuta, Ishigaki, and Luca.
Okay, here we go. Final game. This decides the champion. World champion match game. Iron Valiant and Calyrex leads into Miraidon and Ogapon. I think we're going to see Follow Me again. We're definitely going to see Follow Me. I think that Iron Valiant's probably going to die immediately. I mean, although we do have speed boost on the Iron Valiant, that is good. We're probably going to see Follow Me. Ooh, but actually Glacial Lance would go crazy. You could Terra Grass the Calyrex and go for Glacial Lance. And that would really threaten the Miraidon.
From the opposing Miraidon, Draco Meteor will be neutral, but you are fearing that opposing Ogapon.
I can't believe that last match. That game 2 was insane. That was such a good game 2.
Coaching, being able to boost up your defense as well, that's going to be able to put you in a survivability spot is yet to be determined. And if there is not a terrestrialization,
the fireworks going from the background is so sick too. I really wish we had this in the game. It'd be really cool to have in like videos. I'd love to do a tournament video with this in the background.
You do see the leads on the board. Do you also continue to think about Trick Room setup in this moment?
Oh, Trick Room could be very useful. Commentators are smarter than I am. There's the Follow Me. Glacial Lance is dummy crazy though. Actually, no, you can just Volt Switch. Coaching?
Coaching coming through, and as you can see, Calyrex is going to be gaining the attack and the defense that is not redirected by the Follow Me. But the Draco
the Draco.
But this Ice Fighter Calyrex does hold
Trick Room!
Set up the Trick
That's a
Room.
plus attack.
Now the speeds are
Calyrex
very,
and Trick
very
Room now.
interesting. The Iron Valiant in a little bit of a detrimental
I've never
position.
seen coaching
You
used in
can
my
always use this
life.
opportunity to switch something in from the back, or let the Iron Valiant go down. Be happy for it to be KO'd and allow
The
it to
Glacial
try and get to
Lance
something
is
in return.
insane
You can
now.
always maybe
I mean, he has to switch out the... Does he switch out the Miraidon? He has to, right?
For me, it's about the Calyrex.
He has to
In this
save it,
situation,
but the
do you
Trick
actually
Room's
go
gonna
for
last 5
protect
turns.
and allow one turn of Trick Room to allow for a ball
He's
position
gaming, Your Honor.
switch
He's
from the
gaming,
Iron
he's
Valiant,
gaming,
or
he's
do you just
gaming.
go for the Glacial Lance?
I think you just have to try to make the most of the attack boost
That
you've
coaching
been
might go
given, right?
crazy.
You may
That,
not
I mean,
necessarily
Miraidon
be
definitely
able
dies now.
to,
Ogerpon doesn't
get
die
the
though, right?
knockout onto this Ogerpon, but also depends on maybe how these are trained.
He's switching, he's switching, he's switching, Your Honor, he's switching. Does Glacial Lance kill Ogerpon? I would imagine not.
It's going to be Iron Hands that takes
Iron
its
Hands comes
place.
in.
So let's see what happens from here after we see this attack boost for the Iron Hands.
Well, Yuta doesn't necessarily want to see this Iron Hands. We know that it has the potential
Iron Valiant
to be
switches out.
faster in Trick Room against that Calyrex, and with the very low HP remaining,
I don't think the
it's got
Glacial Lance is
something
going to kill
like
either of them.
should be
I mean, I
able
might
to
be
get
wrong
the
though.
edge
I
on
mean,
it.
it's plus
The
1
Patterrz
attack.
joining the field, though,
But it's split
bringing that
damage.
rain is just going to enable none of these fire type attacks to deal as
Oh,
much
spiky
damage, but Ogerpon playing
shields.
defensively and going for that spiky
Interesting.
shield.
Spiky Shield means that you are actually going to have
Actually,
it on
that
the field
doesn't
a little
really
bit
work
longer.
out.
It's going to deny a boost, another boost to this Ice
Because now Pelipper can move before the Ogerpon. Iron Hands just takes so much damage. I mean, you just Glacial Lance and, well, Weather Ball the Ogerpon?
If I'm
Oh,
Iron
fake
Hands
out.
now,
I forgot about
I've got a
fake out. I
decision to
forgot about
make.
fake
Do you go
out.
for the fake out into the Calyrex, or does the Calyrex protect? And then you
The Calyrex does. I mean, the Calyrex
Pelipper,
most
because
likely
if you leave
protects.
The Calyrex unchecked, another Glacial Lance is going to do a huge
You get a
chunk of
free double
damage.
protect
But if
here,
you leave
right?
the
Oh no,
Pelipper
he's just gonna switch. Okay,
something
he's
like
definitely
a
gonna
Weather
protect.
Ball is
100% he's gonna
go down
protect.
into the, or a Hurricane even, into the opposing Ogerpon.
Oh wait, hold on. The Iron Hands is actually outslowing the Calyrex. So in Trick Room.
Fake out does go into the Amoonguss,
Oh,
though, so
what?
now that you see that come through, it's
Crazy.
gonna be a little bit more rocky
That's a
helmet recoil, and the
crazy.
Ivy Cudgel
Damn,
going
that's a
into the
crazy
protected
predict.
Calyrex.
Iron Hands is slow.
Like this play by Yuta. It's sacrificing a turn of Trick Room to switch up the ball position, because now Amoonguss going to be the slowest thing on the field. It can go for something like the Pollen Puff and how that Calyrex
Yeah, this Iron Hands really threatens the Calyrex now.
It gives it a little bit more
And with the
defensive
Electric
support.
Terrain
Or
up,
at the same
Amoonguss
time,
can't
you
sleep
go
it.
for that redirection. You know that the Iron Hands only
He can
have
Rage Powder,
single
though.
type attacks, so you can draw them in. Obviously, the Ogerpon, however, being a grass type, is not going to be affected by that Rage Powder, so it makes things difficult.
It does make it difficult, meaning that if you try to redirect away something like an Ivy Cudgel, or even just a Wood Hammer, this Calyrex is already
Is it gonna be Rage Powder
sitting at a
Glacial
very
Lance here?
healthy amount of HP. So as you head into this next turn, we are going to end up seeing a
Terrassalization.
first. And let's see what it's for.
Nice to see it a little bit later in the game, but it is indeed going to be on the Ogerpon here, dropping its cross type and
Ooh,
just
yep.
becoming a
It's gonna
flat
tank a
fire
Glacial
type in
Lance
this
now.
rain on the field here, trying to maybe use that embody aspect to boost up the attack stat and get rid of this Amoonguss.
This is a good position for Luca to be in.
It's going to work because it did get rid of that grass typing. So it's going to draw this attention away from
Okay,
this
the low kick gets drawn in though.
It also has to take the low kick. Another little bit of chip damage down to this Iron Hands as the Glacial Lance hits into
Wait,
one
he
of these
terrestrializes, so he's not
targets.
grass
The
type
Iron
anymore,
Hands
right?
is definitely going to go down in the Ogerpon now that it is removed.
So wait, it gets
That
redirected,
grass
doesn't it?
typing, It still only takes about half of that damage.
It's still going to be vulnerable though, considering that's another chilling nay boost that the Calyrex
Wait, so
has got.
he has to attack into the Amoonguss now?
Through in the rain, down into
Dude,
the
that Terra might have been a
Amoonguss.
throw.
It's going to be able to hit hard.
Was that
And
Terra a
it's
throw?
a knockout.
Ooh, the knockout even through the rain.
Iron Hands is gone now. That might- oh, dude, that might have been a
Really trying to help
throw.
out there. It allows Yuta to bring in something else, and this
Wait, do you not get rocket helmet damage from Ivy
Cudgel?
Cudgel?
One of the faster things on the field, but it's going to be the Farigiraf now that's going to take this Iron Hands' place.
Because he could have killed the Calyrex there. I mean, he lives on the Glacial Lance. But then Pelipper... Ooh, I don't know the speed tiers here. I don't know the speed tiers. Cudgel doesn't make contact? I think Cudgel doesn't make contact. What do you mean? I guess she uses a stick, right?
Doesn't want to have to take another one of these Ivy Glacial Lancers. Maybe doubled up from the Pelipper could be enough to get the KO. You have got the other boost. Ogerpon may go down to another Glacial Lance.
This is the last turn of Trick Room.
There's
though,
only so many.
we are
Oh, it's the
going
last
to
turn of
use
Trick
the
Room.
chat to make the most of it.
Miraidon can come
while
back in
you have all
and
these
do
boosts
so
intact,
much
even the
after
sliver
this,
of
so
HP
much.
means that you will be up and ready to go for something like another attack. Now that there is also this terrassalization on the Ogerpon, there's no way that Farigiraf can actually terrassalize to a water type to try to resist some of this damage. So we see the
Ogerpon spiky
go for the
shields.
Spiky shield here. Very safe play to make sure
I don't know
that it will be
Farigiraf's
one of the
speed.
fastest things outside
Glacial
of
Lance
this
comes
Trick
through.
Room.
That's gonna
So
hurt
we
this
do see
Farigiraf.
attack from this
But
Calyrex.
with the electric seed, I don't.
It is
It's not gonna
going
kill. It's not gonna kill, right?
Attacking into the Ogerpon
Split
here.
damage?
But critically, we
No.
also don't see a helping hand from this
Pelipper?
But the Farigiraf
Oh, there goes the Calyrex. Calyrex goes down.
But what is this Pelipper going to do?
But Yuta hasn't terrestrialized yet.
That it can do here. The foul play removing the restricted here.
Weather Ball into Ogapon. Oh no, Weather Ball into Frigoraph actually kills. Oh my god, wait. Oh my god. Miraidon has to come in now, but the Trick Room's gone. This might be the last turn. This might be the last turn. This might be the turn that decides the world champ.
Yes, but now that we end up seeing this board state, we have the Iron Valiant that's going to be coming back in for Yuta, which
it's the Iron Valiant.
Expired is going to be faster than this Miraidon, especially because
oh my god, is Yuta going to pull it out with the Iron Valiant?
Giving a natural quark drive boost to this Iron Valiant, and as you said already as well, the terrestrialization
Iron Valiant gets a speed boost,
Ogapon, so there's no fairy
so it's going to outspeed the Miraidon.
From this Miraidon. I have to say though, the one thing for Ogapon here is that redirection. If you want to go for Follow Me and save the Miraidon.
Oh, there's Follow Me. There's Follow Me. Wait, can
Spirit Break from
Protect on Iron Valiant though?
That can
Protect?
be exactly what the Miraidon needs in order to get some damage down on the field. You could go for something like a Dazzling Gleam, but there is the potential of a Wide Guard on the opposing side. So I think you've got to lock in something that's going to be boosted by the Electro Train, maybe the Electro Drift. I think
oh, this is such a tough turn. I think Miraidon just kills Pelipper.
Well, we saw how much the Volt Switch from the Miraidon did into the Iron Valiant before. So
I don't know what Yu's going to do for terrestrialization here.
Be able to get the knockout as well.
There's one more turn of rain.
Hasn't used Terra though, and there is a very
Ogapon Follow Me is so crazy. This is it. This is it. This is it, man.
Being able to terrestrialize to the grass type.
Yeah, Pelipper can't protect either, so it's going to be completely vulnerable to any electric type attacks that are coming its way. So I think
you Follow Me's and Miraidon's going to attack into Pelipper, right? Wait, terrestrialization. What is it? What is it? What is it?
It's going to be a terrestrialization into potentially one of the final turns of this Masters Finals. The Pelipper.
Terra grass on Pelipper.
Resist these electric type attacks from this Miraidon, but you do make yourself a bit vulnerable.
Is he going to live?
Even if in the rain.
Helping hands
into this Iron Valiant. Do we end up seeing a redirection though from this Ogapon? And yes, we do. It is going to redirect away this attack.
The Helping Hand boost though is still going to be able to come through. Spirit Break, fastest thing on the field, connects down into the Ogapon, but not enough to be able to get the knockout. And as a physical attacker, Ogapon does not mind taking that drop for its partner Miraidon that does go for the Electro Drift.
Oh, he attacks into the Valiant. I think that's it. I think that's it. I think that's game. I think that's game. I think Luca's the world champ. That's all she wrote. I can't believe he didn't attack into the Pelipper. There it is. There it is. Luca is the world champion. Damn. Congratulations, Luca. That was some hard-fought games. I can imagine his brain was running on fumes at the end there. Italy has a world champion. Oh my god. Wow. God, such good games. Such good games. Oh my days. Yo, Banana, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you for the 5 gifted memberships.
In 2023, being able to have one of the best seasons.
And now we have the announcement ceremony, and then we have some new Pokemon information coming. So it's not over yet. We have some new Pokemon info coming right now.
Right before we've made it to this World Championships.
Green is Fly, thank you so much for 100 bits. Appreciate that. Thank you.
First major win, and what a one to have.
I'm actually choking up behind the desk a little bit here, Rosemary. That was
the Terra on the Ogapon was in fact not a throw.
Coming through from Luca.
Luca's just built different. Luca's just built diffy.
So close to #1, and you can see him here going through the crowd, getting back onto
World Champion Whimsicott. That's so funny. World Champ Whimsicott.
As some incredible Pokemon play. And commiserations, we have to say as well, to Yuta Ishigaki. Fantastic play, so much.
I think we have like an interview with the winner, and then they hand out the trophies, and then they have the closing ceremony. So I'm probably going to keep going until the end of the closing ceremony.
And it's so impressive because of just how
I'm so glad Ogapon is a champion. Ogapon deserves it. Oh, I love Ogapon so much. Ogapon is great.
Very interesting picks that, in theory, should be able to help try to neutralize a little bit of this Miraidon matchup. The Landorus being able to deal that super effective damage or force.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome for Luca.
Iron Valiant that has thrown a spanner in the works for a lot of the players that he's faced already. But Luca, very calm, cool, collected, and also not afraid to take those risks, like switching in that Iron Hands for that very first game, thinking there's a Sludge Bomb on the other side. I don't have to worry about a Sandsear Storm.
I think you've said it perfectly.
Ogapon is a champion now, and Ogapon deserves it. Ogapon is so great.
Pieces that could apply a lot of pressure to Luca. He stayed composed throughout, and actually, it's not just about the Pokemon on the field. Sometimes you have to play the player as well. And I feel like Luca was constantly reading the book that Yuto was writing and was constantly able to adapt. That
commentators are great as usual.
Well, like you said,
Commentators fantastic as per usual.
The strategy and the pressure that Yuta has was completely neutralized, as well as going through the rest of the set, making sure that those key components were removed so beautifully by Yuta.
Miraidon doesn't deserve it, as if Calyrex Ice Rider deserves it anymore. Come on now.
It's just been so great to see his growth over the course of this tournament. Those top 4 matches, that top 8 match already just so stellar in terms of the play we got a chance to see from him. But let's go ahead and relive some of these moments from this third game. We saw right away this Ice Rider Calyrex didn't necessarily end up getting knocked out to that first Draco Meteor, but Yuta was able to.
That was such a game 2 is, oh my god, game 2 is such a good game.
I think things got very difficult here as
I
well.
love watching Pokemon, man. Watching Pokemon is so fun.
As well. But the critical thing, I think, was actually at the very end, that last turn of Trick Room, going for the defensive play with the spiky shield, knowing the Miraidon had been preserved.
Still haven't bought the DLC, might have to now. Listen, if you want to play competitively, then you definitely have to buy the DLC. There's no way you can play competitively without like having Urshifu or having Ogerpon or having Calyrex or having any of those bad boys. It's just it's just not gonna happen. I'm sorry. It's a pay-to-win game, but listen, if you're gonna fly all the way out to Hawaii, then you can spend a little bit of money on the DLC, I guess.
Single fire type and actually removing its capability of being redirected from this Amoonguss, it was still able to withstand so many of these attacks, particularly that.
Yeah, but that was a great set. That was a really great set.
And to remove the biggest threat, that Iron Valiant no longer able to go for something like that super effective.
DLC doesn't give you Calyrex. You need Sword and Shield for that.
If there was going to be one
you need Sword and Shield.
This really unique matchup. It was Luca.
DLC.
Congratulations to him.
I guess you don't if you have a friend that has it. They'll just give you one. True. If you have a friend that only has it, then yes, you don't need it.
What do you think will stick out as the most memorable moment of your Worlds match?
I really don't know. I just feel like just the moment that they sealed the game, I think this all I'm thinking about right now. Just the screen saying I won the last game, so I really don't have had much chance to say all the memories are kind of blurry right now. But what the most important moment for me was right after when I was able to celebrate with my friends, which is the best feeling in the world.
Yeah, it must be overwhelming. We know you have put in so much work. You've had other top finishes and you've been practicing and playing. There are people out here who are thinking, you know what, I want to be like that. What advice would you give them to work hard and end up on this stage like you?
To be honest, this was very unexpected for me as well. So yeah, it's kind of difficult to say.
Just do it. Just do it, idiot.
Preparation there.
Just play forehead.
Just say, just have some trust in yourself, something like that. Yeah, just train.
Is he American? He's Italian.
I can assure you, with the right friends, with the right preparation, with the right support beside you, everything can be possible.
That's great advice. Believe in yourself, practice hard. And there are a lot of people out here who believe in you as well. You said you were celebrating with your friends. Anyone you want to say hello or thank you to right now?
Well,
am I sad Yuta lost? I mean, I'm glad that Luca won. I feel like Luca really deserved it. I mean, I think either of them really would have deserved it. I'm glad that a Miraidon team won. I'm sad that the Iron Valiant team won because that's how the team lost, because that would have been really cool. But you know, at the end of the day, it was some great matches, and you can't really be upset, can you? Can't really be bloody upset, can you? But some good matches, good time, good fun. It was hard fought. It went down to the wire, and it was brilliant.
Back and forth, Gabby.
It really was, and you could tell that both these trainers were just leaning in on those.
I'm gonna try and render a video now and see what that does to my PC.
Match. I would have loved to see Calyrex Ice Rider win.
Let me know if there's anything that goes wrong with the stream, because I'm rendering a video right now.
Thoughts, guys?
I'm actually rendering my reaction to the World's Finals like right now to upload to more Patterrz. So let me know if anything goes wrong here. It was a great finals. I loved it. You know what? I'm happy that I woke up so early to watch it. I love watching competitive Pokemon. I think it's super fun. I would love to do more reactions to competitive Pokemon in the future because it would just be, I don't know, it just seems fun. I don't think it's anything I would ever play myself, but I would love to react to it, you know, do something like that. Or maybe I wouldn't be able to if I actually go to Worlds or do something like that, but it was fun to do. Like, I'm glad we had this. I'm glad we had this moment together with all of us. If anyone could have won the tournament, who do you want to win? I mean, I would want Wolfie to win. I love Wolfie. He's a friend. I think he's great. It's 4:30 in the morning in the UK. After this, I will be going back to bed. So I'm going to try and upload the reaction to Worlds like as soon as possible. But there should be some Pokemon information. Oh, Cybertron. Yeah, I would love Cybertron. Aaron's lovely as well. I absolutely love Aaron. He's brilliant. Is there a place to send Then We Fight ideas? I have a suggestions area in my Discord server. My Discord is free to join. And there's a place to leave suggestions in there if you want.
Here. It really did, and it goes to show you that even if the metagame feels
yeah, Wolfie
like
was a big meme on Twitter. Just the picture of Wolfie on Twitter is so funny.
There's a lot of opportunities for innovation, and we saw a lot of unique Pokemon picks, such as
is Wolfie
Iron
good?
Such
yes,
as
Wolfie
Iron
is good.
Shreds from our juniors match, Joe, to try and capitalize on the fact that Miraidon was.
Who's your favorite legendary? Arcanine.
Yeah, I mean, we've got a couple of quirky Pokemon across the board because I never expected when we were looking at regulation.
Yeah, you did play wonderfully, and it was a great finals.
Absolutely fantastic.
I'm glad it went to a game 3.
To make a run with a Pokemon that maybe people didn't necessarily expect to, and make it to the finals is nothing short of amazing. But Luca did such a good job in kind of weathering.
Also, the semifinals did go 2-0 as well.
Really good positioning, the Iron Valiant with the Spirit Break, especially in that end game. I mean, didn't really get to
Terrestrialization is great for competitive Pokemon. It's just been really good for competitive.
Preserve the Ogapon.
All right, when's the closing ceremonies, guys? Where's that closing ceremonies at, everyone?
And allow the Miraidon just to kind of finish things up. Like you say, Miraidon started the format successfully.
I like Terrestrialization a lot. I'm going to be really sad when they move on to the next gimmick and it's not as good.
Successfully, just an amazing job by Luca, and kind of look at that run and the opponents that he's had just from that.
It does look goofy, though.
Mention everything from the entire weekend.
Yeah, and I do think big credit to, I think Lee pointed it out, the thematics of.
Now Michael came third with Zamazenta.
Champion facing off against a
Miraidon won.
Japanese finalist. It's very
we had
to see here.
We had a we have a Terapagos in top 8.
Have to say that from the gate.
We have 3 Miraidons, 3 Calyrex Ice Riders. It's like balanced and no Shadow Riders. No Calyrex Shadow Riders is kind of funny though. One Zamazenta, respect.
Who like to know useless information.
I'm sad that the guy that brought Lunala didn't win.
Pokemon that win the World Championships in the Masters Division every single year. So we go back counting from 2009, and Utah unfortunately did not get Amoonguss that 4th victory. So Amoonguss is still tied at 3 for the most World Championships in the Masters Division with Incineroar, Salamence, Thundurus, and Cresselia. But other fun facts: Whimsicott, 2nd World Championship.
Only one Incineroar in top 8.
100% win rate. 2 for
Damn,
2
Incineroar fell off.
And Luca's team there. Urshifu,
Incineroar fell off.
Farigiraf getting some revenge. Maybe Michael Kelch a little proud in the crowd, moving from finalist last year to now world champion.
I mean,
I want to. No, there's no way. There's only one.
Maybe next year, because these runs back to back have been insane. But for those individuals on that list, not everyone can take that championship title, but you definitely have a nice chunk of change in your pocket to make sure that you can make the trip out to next year's World.
Yeah, not only do you get your invite as well for becoming a semi-finalist here at the World Championships. I mean, I don't know about y'all. I know we don't know where we're going yet, but I would hope
Urshifu is still going crazy, though. Urshifu is easily the most used Pokemon.
Worlds will be next year.
Hey, you can get some plushies. You can get yourself a nice dinner with your friends after this week.
Is it really just one Incineroar? Dude, I can't even find out where the one. Oh yeah, it's one Incineroar and got number 8 and got number 8 as well. Dude, Torkoal being in top 8.
I mean, it's absolutely great, but being able to be a
there is as many Torkoals as there is Incineroars.
That trophy, that's the real prize here.
For sure, for sure. And what some great memories as well. I mean, we've seen this throughout all of the video game championship finalists and champions, with all the family there supporting them, all their friends supporting them. I mean, what a moment for these trainers.
It's fantastic. I mean, even Luca was saying, like, this moment of
Big
jumping
moment for
stage,
big moment for Tokol. Big moment for Tokol.
It's those moments, isn't it, that you always remember when you think back to those World Championships, when a champion is crowned and they jump into the crowd and you've got all of their friends and family around them and kind of celebrating together. It's just a magical
I love
moment.
Tokol so
And,
much.
You know, this one is going to be
I adore
immortalized
Tokol. It's
now.
so
Luca
good.
is the 2024 World Champion. It's incredible to see. So happy for him. And
Wait, is Urshifu not in the next regulation? Oh, that's so fun.
Throughout the tournament.
Yeah, I think nobody's going to forget him jumping off stage with the fire going off. Very, very iconic, similar to Sejun's spin move, right? Everybody remembers that from his.
What are yeah, I want to see what people are saying about the. What people are saying about the results.
A big win for him, but for his community, for his friends.
Call an Italian W,
so
nice.
Appreciating being happy with himself with the victory, but also knowing the.
My Maridon released Mr. Draco Beer in Worlds Finals and releasing it in the parking lot afterwards. So true.
Not the top favorite moment, but of course, we
There's a
want to make sure that we
$30,000
hear
Draco
your
Meteor miss, man.
favorite
Oh, that
moments.
sucks.
And
Yeah, the
share
Draco
on
Meteor
socials
miss
what
was
you thought
so
of this
sad.
weekend, who you're cheering for,
It was actually
what you enjoyed.
depressing.
And from every facet of the Pokemon World Championships, because we only get to cover a little bit of what's here in Hawaii, but it has been a great weekend overall. There's still a smidge more
Crystal
for
after
today,
saying up
though, 'cause,
reflect
of
and
course,
light
we have a
screen.
trophy ceremony
Dude,
around
I
stage
love
with them.
competitive Pokemon memes. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Competitive Pokemon players are easily the funniest Pokemon players, and it's not close. They have the best memes, they're the funniest, they're easily the funniest, it's not even close. No other community in the Pokemon community comes even remotely the same. Not they're so good at shitposting. They're so good.
Professional play here at Pokemon. So give yourselves a round of applause.
Way better than.
Now we have some champions to crown.
I'm sorry, they're just not funny.
Please first give warm congratulations to your junior finalist.
Competitive Pokemon memes are like genuinely creative most of the time. Let's go! Let's freaking go! Pikachu! Do you think they take home the Pikachu and the guy inside? Oh, these are the silver medals, right?
Let's hear it for our video game junior champion, Kevin Hahn!
Hey, Kevin. Damn, this music is intense. What the hell? This is so intense music. Kevin Hart! Video game junior champion. Congratulations, Kevin. Bro is short. He's a fucking junior. He's like... he's like 12 years old. The juniors are like... How old is the junior division? $12 and under. Yeah, you're making fun of a 10-year-old.
Our video game senior champion, Ray Yamanaka!
There's the champion, Ray. I watched this before. Dude, Luke is the person whose Maridon missed Draco Meteor and potentially cost him the championship. Insane. Absolutely insane.
And now for our Masters division. Your video game Masters finalist is Yuta Ishigaki!
Let's go, Utah! The senior match was really good. Senior is 13 to... Senior is 11 to 16? I feel like it's not true.
And finally, your video game Masters champion,
Yo, Thunderous! Thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. Let's go, Luca! Thunderous, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. Much appreciated, man. Thank you. It was really kind of you. Thank you so much. Let's go, Luca. The Masters champion of 2024.
Big final round of applause to these top trainers of the Pokemon 2024 World Championship.
That was a great, yeah, that was great. Oh, we're about to get new information too. Big moment. I don't think anyone has won Worlds in all 3 divisions. That would be insane, though. What's that sound? Is that in the stream? That is in the stream.
Wow, we reset the stage for closing.
Oh, is that the fireworks? I was like, what the hell is that? What's that sound? I think it was the fireworks.
Journeys from this year's event. Don't go anywhere because closing ceremonies will be starting very soon, and of course we have some special announcements.
Show me the closing ceremony. I want to see the closing ceremony. Show me the closing ceremony.
Have been crowned. The World Championships has almost come to a close. They are preparing for an amazing closing ceremony up on the big stage with some announcements that you are not going to miss.
I beg.
I know they are really good because they refuse to tell me what they are.
Give me Mega Arcanine. Give me Mega Maractus right now, or I'll cry and piss myself. I'm sorry, it's almost 5 a.m.
Unite, TCG, VGC, and Pokemon Go. Everything that happened this weekend while we get ready for those big announcements. Why don't we talk a little bit about VGC?
I watched some of the Pokemon Go like finals, and I'm like, damn, this is a competitive format, huh?
You know, sometimes to get some
it's so interesting.
Matches when players get a full night to prepare, you know, one side has a little advantage over another. Not the case at all this time.
I do hope the next Worlds is in Europe, so that at least I can watch it without destroying my sleep schedule.
2 firsts and winning Worlds, almost won every big tournament in that division.
I don't think they're gonna do London again. It'd be really funny if they did Birmingham.
Connection away from a championship, and yeah, in that Masters Division final we just watched, so close toward the end there. You know, Iron Valiant, you know, valiantly coming up with the runner-up finish.
The sun's rising? Don't say that. Don't tell me that, man. Don't tell me that.
Never ever winning.
It's gonna be in Paris, dude. Why does Paris get everything?
Weird facts that we have about it, but somehow it's still.
You know where they should have it? Glasgow. Follow up Hawaii with Glasgow.
TCG, up until now, we did have a nice little pattern where every 6 Worlds tournaments,
it could be New York.
Japan gets the win. We had a Japanese player.
At least that would be like a better time zone for me.
Josuke was unable to take the win here. What we had instead was Fernando Cifuentes' Iron Thorns deck, which a lot of people were not taking seriously coming in. Bit of a meme deck, bit of a joke deck. It's not got the best.
A lot of Reggie Draco V-Star in this.
Is a phrase you'll hear a lot.
One Iron Thorns in top 8 and it won.
All the way through the World Championships to the final and win. You've probably got pretty much good matchups across the board. Fernando proved everybody wrong, and Reggie Drago coming in. That's the deck to be.
Can I have an interview at 11 a.m? Bro, go to bed. You need to be rested for your interview. Go to bed. It's bedtime. Darkwolf, thanks for 3 months.
What happened with the championships? But there's more information that you guys revealed.
Oh yeah.
Oh, closing ceremony starts in 6 minutes. Oh, easy. 6 minutes. No time at all. Chat predictions. Any predictors?
Because those sounded epic, and on our side, we had a trainer literally go from 0 wins in 2023 to the hero of 2024 and become the world champion.
Pokemon Go is so funny.
Our first ever APAC region.
Like you just Pokemon Go is so funny. Like Charger Bug, Lantern, Wigglytuff. What am I looking at right now? What is happening? Why does everyone have Wigglytuff? Why does everyone have Charger Bug and Vigoroth?
Never seen. Unfortunately,
what's going on? What am I looking at? Licky Tongue, Licky. There's so many Licky Tongues.
They also put on an amazing performance with Whimsicott. I know we saw that in the VGC, but you don't see that.
Like, what is happening?
Go. So that was pretty epic. Lurgan Rocket, Out of Pocket, our North American International Champion, PvP David, and Rocha Babyface. We had an awesome championship Sunday.
I gotta ask,
Dude, you said Logan Rocket out of pocket, and I thought it was like joking, but then I realized that's actually the names of the people.
Yes, I mean, they qualified 2 years in a row, so they had to
It's so strange that they have like the Go names as opposed to the actual names, because they use the real names in VGC. They don't go by like online names. And then in Pokemon Go, it's like, yeah, we have a Logan Rocket over here.
Single match going all the way through the winner's side of the bracket. Inadequence was unable to reset the bracket. So literally 0 to hero. It is an amazing Pokemon journey.
That is incredible. I mean, that makes me feel like maybe I could win.
We had 4 minutes left.
Pokemon Unite was
Any
absolutely
predictors?
insane.
What's going to happen? I'm actually uploading my reaction to the World Championships right now.
We have only had a victor from North America. Both of our World Championships were won by Luminosity.
Oh, is this Unite?
This year,
it is Unite, yeah. Yeah, these are teams. Japanese team 1, Korean team second.
We found out that we would not have a three-peat champion on our hands. In fact, it was going to have to be a region that had never made it to a grand finals before, which was pretty exciting. There were a few regions everyone had their eyes on. One was Japan. They have looked insane all year. It feels like Unite is exploding.
Does the trophies the handle their actual name? Oh, I hope it says their actual name. It'd be crazy if it said their online handle.
Also had this early team
Well, I mean, I don't know, because I don't think it'd be. I wouldn't feel bad if there's like a trophy said Patterrz on it.
Team to beat. Fusion starts making their way through the tournament, and then they end up getting knocked out by the underdog team, the dark horse, the team that so many people counted
3 minutes left. 3 minutes left, gang.
From Korea.
Until closing ceremonies.
All the way through the bracket to the grand finals and face off against Japan, which is Fennel. Japan put on an insane performance, just like our last 2 world championships in dominant fashion. They won 3-0 against their opponents.
I don't think the next Worlds will be in Australia. I feel like it's very hard to get to. And the time zone's very tough for people to watch.
It was an amazing weekend.
I think it'll be either America or
not even in day 2. It was
Europe.
In Pokemon Go, we had the same thing.
One of the Americas, either North or South. Although that is 2 continents, so it's not a very specific guess.
We had a bunch of world champions that we
Not for Australians, true, but there are much less Australians compared to, you know, more other countries.
The top cut, Diego Casaraga, your 2017 champion.
I'm guessing China. There's no fucking way Worlds will be in China. I'm sorry, there's just no way it's going to be in China.
Having good runs, they all fell a little short. But I've got to ask you a question, Sprags, while we're here. This is the question. You know what the question's going to be?
I do, yeah.
Did we have any Mamoswine
2 minutes left. Yeah, actually, I think Canada. Yeah, Canada's a good guess. I think Canada's a solid guess.
Of course not. Mamoswine is not good enough. This year, Mamoswine won the world championship.
Every time I looked at the screen, every single time I see Mamoswine, my boy.
It could also, dude, France, because of Legends EA, would be kind of funny. I don't know if they do that, though. I guess we'll find out.
Exactly like me with a hoodie and headphones and a baseball cap. Oh, made my day, that did. Hey, TCG was good, but I like me some Mamoswine.
Another 0 to hero for Mamoswine.
What's the least likely country, apart from like North Korea? Somalia? The Congo? Can you imagine they come out and they're like, yeah, the next one's going to be in the Congo. Like, oof. Democratic Republic of the Congo. Oof, I don't know about that one. That one's tough. Russia? Yeah, Russia.
Yes, absolutely.
It's probably the least likely one.
What happened with the champs?
I mean, we had a wide variety of champions. We're just throwing them at the bracket as quickly as we could. Every world champion who played
Antarctica? Could you imagine going to Antarctica for Worlds?
The stream, we needed to stop showing them. We did have both our reigning world champion and well as a former world champion in Wolf Glick make it to the
Gibraltar? Nah, that'd be funny.
Both of them lost that round, and that was kind of a story of the tournament. Like, a lot of our big names, our tournament favorites, really struggled, and it created a window for a lot of fun new players. Despite the
Gibraltar has 20k people total, I think.
So I think everyone's probably looking at this tournament thinking, oh man, you know, I'm really going to have to work next year if I want to compete with these guys.
Amazing. I would love to talk.
All right, here we go. Closing ceremony time.
Swine all night long, but we have the closing ceremony ready.
Here it is.
On the big stage.
Closing ceremony. Here we go. Oh shit, they got a countdown and everything. Look at this. They should host Worlds in the Vatican. I agree. That's a big one. That's a big guess. Ireland would be Ireland would be a really nice World host. Ireland would be sick. I feel like everybody collectively likes Ireland. Here it goes. Here it goes.
Pokemon fans and trainers, have you had a good weekend? I thought so. Thank you all for being part of Pokemon Worlds 2024.
I like the Seda cosplay.
Here at Worlds, as you know, we like to preview the latest and greatest to come to the Pokemon universe, and this year is no different. But before we discuss the future, let's take a moment to look back on this weekend.
We already did look back on the weekend. We just did that. We'd like to come on stage to announce that we are canceling Pokemon. Goodbye. Wait, is this copyright claim music? Wait. I feel like I should talk over this music. I'm a little bit scared. Oh, when I landed in Japan, the first thing I saw when I landed in Japan, actually the first thing I saw when we went to Japan was Mount Fuji. We saw this beautiful view of Mount Fuji. It was absolutely gorgeous. I don't think I'll ever see anything like it again in my life. It was fantastic. When we landed, the first thing I saw out the window was a plane that was all Vulpix. It was so sick. Looked out the window. The first plane I see out the window, Vulpix plane. It was really sick. I should probably keep talking over this music. I don't want to get like slapped up and crapped up by copyright. But I bet it was a really nice time. I saw that the Pokemon Center was getting like scalped out by people just buying stuff that they just buying like way more than they needed to like resell on eBay, which is really sad. It's like, come on, there's freaking kids there. Let the kids get their stuff or their mouse mats or whatever. Let them get their stuff. Don't be cringe. Scalpers are so cringe. Just get like the normal amount. Let other people get their stuff too. They came all the way there. Let them participate. I think there should have been caps on how much you could buy though. Oh my god, Wolfie Galick. It's a Wolfie Galick. Oh my goodness me. I wonder how long this recap is gonna be. Oh yeah, it's still going. Oh, he's on his phone. When's the iPhone 16 come out, by the way? I still have the 13, and I'm like, it might be time for an upgrade. Maybe around about that time. Next 3 minutes. Masuda! It's him! It's Mossy Man! Come on. If I refresh, will it like skip ahead? Do you think I can go forward in time? Nope. Didn't work. Actually, if I go into the Twitch stream, it's probably ahead, but I don't want to change it now. It's so funny that they turned off the chat on YouTube, but they didn't turn off the chat on Twitch. So if you go into the Twitch stream, you can actually see the chat. Oh yeah, it's like way further ahead. But the chat is so heavily moderated on Twitch. It's like, I guess the reason they turned it off on YouTube is you can't moderate it as well on YouTube as you can on Twitch. Don't care, give announcements, hurry up. Like, it's this chat is the most moderated chat. This is the most lockdown chat. This is like China chat. It's China. They have no free speech in China chat. They don't let you say it. They don't let you say it, folks. No freedom. All right, here we go. It's done. It's finally done. There we go. The song is over.
What an event. The memories from this weekend will be treasured. I know I personally am so proud to be part of this with all of you. Now, we have some news and updates.
Have you seen Tim Walls? Yeah, he's cool.
To present those, please welcome to the stage the president and CEO of the Pokemon Company, Mr. Tsunekazu Ishihara.
Here it comes. It's Mr. Game Freak.
観戦してくださった皆さん、本当にありがとうございます。そして新しい世界チャンピオンになられた皆さん、心からおめでとうございます。
Thank you everyone for tuning in and congratulations to all of our new world champions.
今年の世界大会は格別なイベントとなりました。皆さんの温かいご支援に感謝いたします。
This has been one of our best events to date, and I am thankful to all of you for your warm support.
また今年の世界大会の成功にご尽力くださったボランティアの方々、大会スタッフの皆さんに感謝します。
And thank you to all of the staff and volunteers who worked so hard to make this event a big success.
I can't imagine how hard it is to put on an event like this. I really can't.
それではこれからポケモンの最新情報をいくつかお伝えしましょう。
Now, I would like to share some of the latest news for our Pokemon games.
Here it comes. All right, let's see what we got.
ポケモン GO は先日8周年を迎えました。
Pokemon Go recently celebrated its 8th
Oh.
anniversary.
Pokemon Go.
その間、より豊かなゲームに成長していくのを私は目の当たりにしてきました。地元の公園で友達と一緒にレイドを楽しむ遊びから最高レベルの競技プレイまで誰もが楽しめる幅広いゲームになりました。そんなポケモン GO に新機能が
He's like, please shut up so I can translate. This is so much. This is so
It's
much.
been exciting for me to see how full and rich the game has become. With
He's struggling, man. He's like, dude, you said way too much there.
Local parks to the highest tiers of competitive play, and there are still many more new features to come.
では予告をご覧ください。
Here is a preview.
Wow, new Pokemon Go. I don't know who made Pokemon Go.
I feel like it's so hard to make Pokemon Go look cool because it's a mobile app. I feel like you have to make like animated trailers. I can't believe they're bringing more Pico. Only SPF 30. Gotta have 50. Gotta protect yourself. Retro Raggy.
Breaking news, everyone will going to die.
Oh my god, they made dinosaurs real.
モルペコがポケモン GO に登場します。スペシャルアタックを使ってバトル中に姿を変えることができます。
So Morpeko is coming to Pokemon Go, and it will have the ability to change its form within a battle using a charged attack.
Wow, more Pico? Sorry, it's 5 a.m. I'm trying my best.
Very excited to see how it may affect the Pokemon Go's competitive environment.
さらにポケモン GO の世界に
All right, Pokemon. Morpeko is all I care about.
新機能
You can
が加わり
cut
ます。
now.
近日中に公開される続報をお楽しみに。
So I can translate what he's saying. He's saying that's
Additionally, you
all
can look
there
forward
is.
to something gigantic coming to the world of Pokemon Go. Please stay tuned for more details soon.
I bet they lit up the applause sign in the background. They're like, oh, we have to clap. Okay.
3周年を迎えました。
Pokemon Unite recently celebrated its 3rd anniversary.
そして現在アクティブで情熱的なコミュニティが築かれていることに感謝の気持ちでいっぱいです。その証が昨日の決勝戦にも現れていました。一昨日に発表された500点選手の新モードは今後の戦いに大きな影響を与えるかもしれません。
I'm thankful that we have such an active and passionate community, and the World Finals match yesterday
By
was
passionate,
truly
they
a
mean
testament
annoying.
to their spirit. And the new 500-point mode that was revealed the other day may have a role in future competitions.
さて、ポケモンユナイトの最新映像はこちらです。
Here's the sneak peek at the next updates for Pokemon Unite.
New Unite updates.
Isn't Darkrai coming? Ooh, Ceruledge. Armarouge. Damn, these animations are sick, though. I wonder how many people play Pokemon Unite on like a monthly basis. Darkrai? Yeah, Darkrai. Darkrai. I love Darkrai. Oh, he's going to be so annoying. Oh, you can just imagine that he's going to be the most annoying person. The most annoying person you know is going to be playing Darkrai, and they're going to love it. No way, is this Psyduck? I mean, Masuda's favorite Pokemon is Psyduck. There's Psyduck? That's so funny. Oh, Masuda's going crazy for this one. He loves it. I like how they're showing that he's slower than Slowbro. Wait, it's just Psyduck? He doesn't even evolve? Oh my god, he doesn't even evolve. It's just Psyduck. He doesn't even evolve into Golduck. That's so funny. It is Masuda's favorite Pokemon.
Darkrai, Kodak が参戦します。近日中公開される続報をお待ちください。
Armarouge, Darkrai, and Psyduck are preparing to dive into the action. More information will be coming your way in the near future. Please stay tuned.
次に今年リリースされるポケモントレーディングカードゲームポケットの最新映像をご紹介します。
And now, please take a look at this new trailer for this year's upcoming title, Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket.
Oh, I thought they were gonna like just drop it right now. This one kind of confuses me. This seems like one where you just collect the cards, but I don't understand what the purpose is behind this other than collecting it. I mean, I would assume you can play, but there is already an app for playing. There's already an app for that. There's already the TCG Online. Oh, you can play it. Oh, wait, I heard someone say this is actually like shorter games for the TCG. So it's like the Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, the Pokemon card game, which actually does seem like a very good idea, because being able to play like a very quick game on your phone and like collect a bunch of really cool cards, it does seem like a decent idea. Collecting cards in an app does seem weird to me though. Like, is it really hype if you're pulling a cards that is supposedly very rare, but you don't have physically? It feels strange with the different apps. I guess it's easier to market if they're different apps. Like, this is our short game. This is our long game. Damn, that's cool. Okay, it's kind of sick. Why do I have the bar? How do I get rid of this freaking bar? Oh, what? Was I clicked onto them? Oh, I'm sorry.
1996年の発売以来、世界中で楽しまれているのがポケモンカードを集めることです。手軽にポケモンカードをコレクションする楽しさを新たなデジタルフォーマットでお届けするのがポケモントレーディングカードゲームポケットです。
Players all over the world have been enjoying collecting Pokemon cards since their debut in 1996. Now, Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket lets you easily collect Pokemon cards in a new digital format.
本日からApp Store と Google Play で事前登録ができるようになりました。この秋、皆さんにポケモントレーディングカードゲームポケットを遊んでもらえるのを楽しみにしています。
Trainers can pre-register now via the App Store and Google Play, and we're so excited for you to have the opportunity to play Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket this
I wonder
fall.
if the translator just has like an already translated script that they read out like in front of him, like a teleprompter, instead of him having to translate in real time.
Next, Next, we'd like to share some news about the Pokemon trading card game.
こちらの映像をご覧ください。
So please have a look at this video.
Next. Oh. Anime. Cutie fly. Cutie fly. The real. Oh God, Lily, what happened to you? Why do you look like that? The real mascot of the series is here, Clefairy. Thief! Quick, Clefairy! Use her Glock! Lily's Clefairy? Oh, that's cute. What attack is this? Looks cool. It's pretty sick. And what the fuck, dude, is him? It's him. He's got the cat with him too. Why is N facing terrestrialized Charizard? The Charizard's like, wait, I'm fucking... Oh no, I'm a dark type now. I'm not resistant to fire anymore. Oh no. Night Joker, he has no attacks. Oh, that's a cute card. Sandoichi. And Gold. And Team Rocket. Now, what about the video games?
We hope you look forward to the excitement that the introduction of trainers Pokemon will bring to the Pokemon trading card game.
Volume up? It's max volume.
このルールでの世界大会2024はここに幕を閉じますが、今後の世界大会を見据えたいと思います。次の世界大会の開催地を見てみましょう。
Now we're about to close out our event here in Honolulu.
There's no subtitles, it's a live stream.
To take a look at the future
There's like-
of the Pokemon World
there's like
Championship.
this.
Let's see where we're going next.
So these kind of suck. I'm not gonna not have game news. Come on. Hollywood? LA? It's LA. It's Anaheim. It's LA. God damn it. Anaheim. Why is everything in Anaheim? God damn it. The Chase Center. I love Bank. Wait, the next one's at San Francisco? Why is everything in California? What, they're both in California? Are you kidding me? They're both in California. Oh my god, yeah, they must have got a tax thing. Are you kidding me? Well.
Thank you. Thank you everyone for always
Well.
And I look forward to seeing you all next year.
Wait, they just announced nothing about the games? I stayed up for them to cuck me. They made me stay up until 5:12 in the morning for just to cuck me and say that there's never gonna be any EU days ever because the next 2 years is in California. More like California, am I right, brother? I bet they did it because they do communism over there. But I didn't know Pokemon was a communist company.
And made new friendships and memories that will last a lifetime.
Check the Twitch chat. Oh boy. Oh boy. I bet it's really good.
Coming up quickly on the horizon. A heartfelt thank you to our gracious hosts in Hawaii for the unforgettable weekend. Thank you all for
I don't even know where Anaheim is.
Of Pokemon. Until next time, trainers.
I stayed up until 5 a.m. for this. Are you kidding me?
Stay passionate, and we'll see you in the next chapter of our incredible journey. Bye for now.
I can't believe they did it in California. Banana, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. That makes staying up worth it. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. I really appreciate that. What the heck, man? I thought we were going to get some kind of video game something. Just like announce one guy. Just to be like, there's going to be Mega Maractus. And then show like a concept art of Mega Maractus and I'd be popping off. They didn't say anything. They didn't have to even do a trailer. They could just be like, yeah, like this is going to be Mega Maractus and that's going to be super exciting. That's all they had to say. Banana, thank you so much for the 5. I appreciate that. Thank you. Also, I've realized for the next 2 years I will not be at Worlds. Another Worlds in America? Wait, they did almost every Worlds in America. Did London, Japan, and then do 3 back-to-back America Worlds. Sag, man. Well, freaking California wins again. Catch you in Anaheim and San Francisco. Pokemon Finals versus Church. Is it over for Jesus? Chat, is it over for Jesus? Are we cooked? Freaking California. Jesus washed? Did Jesus fell off? I guess, yeah, I guess they canceled Legends AA. That's cringe. All right, well, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you hanging out with me. I hope that you enjoyed the time we spent together. I just posted my full reaction to the top 4 matches and the finals on Morpaz, so you can go and watch that if you would like to. And I will see you guys a little bit later on. Bye, everyone. Goodbye. See you later. Goodbye. So long. See you later. Bye. See you later.